Alright, so can y'all hear me? Let's see. Super chat. Not now. Okay. So let me tell people I'm live. Alright. Thank y'all for joining me. Let's see. Let's talk Infinity War. Alright, so let's get some more people up in here. But how y'all doing? What up, Kev the Great? How you doing? You see the movie? You see the movie, Kev? Mm-hmm. So, as you all know, this is going to be a spoiler review. How many of you seen it? B minus? You give it a B minus? Alright, so my review is kind of going to be all over the place. I'm just trying to get to my notes here. You know, I'm still new to this live thing, so you guys, bear with me. Alright, so as you know that the first Avengers, Avengers 3, Infinity War, was originally going to be a two-parter. Infinity 1 Part 1 was supposed to come out, this year. And then the following year, next year, would have been Part 2. But they changed the title. It's Avengers 4 is the temporary title. My thing was, here's my theory. I thought it was going to be Secret Invasion. I thought they were going to defeat Thanos in this movie and then somehow have a twist and have one of the Avengers turn out to be a Skrull. And then that Skrull was going to play into, Captain Marvel, since Captain Marvel comes out next year. But that's going to be a prequel leading into, like, the Kree-Skrull War. And for some reason, I thought that was going to plant something into Avengers 4. And Avengers 4 was going to be Secret Invasion. Now, Secret Invasion is a pretty dope event. It's one of my favorite Marvel events, written by one of my favorite writers, Brian Michael Bendis, who's gone on to do DC comics now. Superman, to be exact. So I'm not going to be on here too long. Some of my shows come on tonight. So I'm going to do a real quick review, what I liked, what I disliked, and my overall opinion. So, what did I like? I like the balance between humor and drama. The end definitely fucked everybody up. The theater. Put it like this: when the credits started rolling, my theater was dead silent. I mean, you can hear a mouse piss on cotton. But as far as the positive parts, I loved the scene where Black Widow, Okoye, one of the leaders of the Dora Milaje, and Scarlet Witch were taking down Proxima Midnight in Wakanda. Showed feminine power, that girl power, that movement that's going on. What else did I like? I'm just going to be all over the place, man. You know what? I'm going to speak from the heart. So, Black Panther barely did anything. I was kind of disappointed about that. Like, come on, T'Challa. I mean, definitely, he helped out Bucky, gave him the new arm. He had his sister try to try to figure a process to take the Infinity Stone out of Vision, and definitely assisted Cap and the other Avengers. But I mean, what did he really do? I'm like, come on, man. This was my favorite Marvel hero, not just Marvel hero, but just favorite superhero of all time, and y'all just really put him to the back burner. I mean, I get it. This isn't a Black Panther movie because following, a couple months ago, his movie did come out. But still, I mean, everybody had moments to shine, and I felt like T'Challa really didn't. And then on top of that, he died at the end. Well, not really died, but disintegrated. Come on, man. Yeah. Mouse piss on cotton, y'all like that. Uh, what else? The Spidey suit was pretty dope. My favorite fight scenes. Um, Definitely the one on Titan with Spidey, Iron Man, half of the Guardians, and Doctor Strange. Speaking of Doctor Strange, even though I didn't like his movie, I liked him on here for some reason. I'm like, oh wait, a total 180. Like he was. I don't know. I can't really put my finger on it, but I didn't like the portrayal in his movie. But I love the way he perceived himself on this movie. I'm like, wow, it's funny though because Doctor Strange saw the spoilers before us. Remember, he saw like 14 million outcomes, and only one of them they succeeded. But in order to win, they would have to lose. So I guess that was kind of a catch-22. What else? What I didn't like, the ending, man. Remember how a long time ago when I said on my Star Wars review that I really didn't like Empire Strikes Back? Well, this is the reason why I don't like movies like that. I don't like when villains win. I don't even like the first season of Luke Cage. Well, I love Luke Cage. The show was awesome. I just didn't like the ending. Let me correct myself. The ending of Luke Cage season 1 because what's her face? I forgot the villain's name. But she got away. The one that Alfred Woodard played, she got away. And I didn't like that. Thanos pretty much got away. Even though Thor, I think, is the MVP because he actually made a weapon that penetrated Thanos. So, big ups on that part. But still, he really should have aimed for the head. Here's what he could have did. He could have, definitely stabbed him in the chest. He could have headbutted him or punched him, took the axe out, and then chopped his head off. Avengers 3 is over. But, I don't know. Kev the Great. Hold on, sorry y'all, 1 second. Texting my little brother here. This is the real deal. I'm telling y'all, we going live here. Okay, where were we? So here's what I think is going to happen. I think that all people that were disintegrated, Black Panther, Groot, Scarlet Witch, the whole... Before I get on to that, I'll come back to Scarlet Witch. But I think what's going to happen in the 4th movie, I think they're all... Definitely, I don't think they're all dead because, one, Black Panther and Spider-Man have sequels on the way. They start filming Spider-Man 2 next year, and they start filming Black Panther a year after that since it comes out in... 2021, my 31st birthday. That's all I know. I think what they're gonna do is, remember how at the end when Thanos saw young Gamora in I guess like some kind of realm or I don't know the proper term for this particular situation, but I think they're all in that same realm with young Gamora, and then somehow when they defeat Thanos in the 4th movie, they all come back. The Marvel Universe is kind of reset, or maybe in the Infinity, because in the books, the Infinity Gauntlet, what had happens was Nebula, which I think they're probably going to do, Nebula gets a hold of the Infinity Gauntlet, and she resets everything. And to coincide with that, Disney and Fox are going through a deal right now where they're trying to own all Fox's film properties, and among that is Wolverine, X-Men, and the Fantastic Four rights. So me thinks, me thinks, uh, they're gonna do somewhat a Secret War, where Secret War had like multiple dimensions, and they all coincided at the end. I think they're gonna do that. They're gonna implement, the X-Men characters and the Fantastic Four, and then, bring them into the MCU, a la like they did Spidey. Sony still owns the rights. They're just, cooperating with Disney and Marvel. That's just my theory. Now back to Scarlet Witch. I didn't forget. She didn't have an accent. She didn't have an accent this movie. If she did, I could barely hear it. Cause on Avengers 2 and on Civil War, Elizabeth Olsen, aka Scarlet Witch, she had the little Italian, what was the name of the Sokovian accent. But in this one, she's free of it. I'm like, oh, it's just Elizabeth Olsen talking. She kind of pulled a Halle Berry. Remember on the first movie, the first X-Men movie, where Halle Berry had an African accent, and then from then on, all the other X-Men movies, she, just said to hell with it. I was like, oh wow, like I didn't forget that. Oh, they start filming next year, Kev. Well, put it like this: I know she ain't. She. I know Spider-Man's not dead. That was my point. Because he has to film his movie next year, or he has to film his next sequel. He has to film the sequel. So to just kill Spidey off like that. My thing is, here's the thing: I'm not worried about the deaths. The characters disintegrating. My thing is, why did it have to end like that? It was just a sad ending. I don't like sad endings. And there's this debate going on, who's the better villain, Killmonger or Thanos. You know how I am. I'm pro-black, everything, Black Lives Matter. But come on, man, Thanos was a better villain. I'm sorry. I mean, definitely Killmonger was great, but Thanos is just far superior. That's just my opinion. Hold on, y'all. Mm-hmm. Oh, bear with me, y'all. I'm just doing a little research on everything. Since I am going live, I'm just, don't want this to come back and bite me in the ass and shit. Bear with me. I'm still, making sure I get all these facts right because, motherfuckers are so quick to jump on my case on the comment section. Well, Doug, actually on this character did that. I let her. Oh, technically, okay, motherfucker. Let me just do this. Let's see. Don't you hate those kind of niggas? When you're trying to tell a story or make a point and they correct you, like in the middle of the story. Let's see. Okay, so what's next? Okay, so Avengers 4. No. So what's next, technically, Ant-Man and the Wasp, which they filmed out, some of the, partially out here in Vallejo, around the corner from my church. Captain Marvel, that comes out next year on March 8th. Avengers 4, May 3rd. Following year, actually, the same year? Oh, it comes out 2019. Oh, okay. So Spider-Man: Homecoming 2 comes out July 5th, 2019, and then Guardians of the Galaxy 3 comes out in 2020. And the following year, untitled Marvel movie. We know what that is, man. Black Panther 2021. And I didn't really like the after credit scenes. I mean, what's up with the after credit scenes lately with Marvel? I did like the after credit scene with Bucky on the last movie, Black Panther. That was a shock. That was a surprise. But I don't know. This one didn't really. I mean, yeah, it sent the message out to Captain Marvel, but I don't know. It just didn't really do it for me. Like even the after credit scene was sad. Like it had Nick Fury and Maria Hill disintegrating. Like, come on, man. And speaking of coinciding in cinematic universes, the shows, the Agents of Shield and the Netflix shows take place in the same universe, correct? What happens to them? How come? I mean, oh lordy. Then again, I haven't seen Agents of Shield since damn how what was the season where Sky meets her dad or kills her dad, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. Well, I ain't seen the show in a minute. Bruh, this Thanos ain't everything supposed to be sunshine and rainbows. Oh no, Kev, I get that. You aren't the first person to say that. I got a whole plethora of people on my Facebook commenting about that. Like, oh, that's why we like Empire Strikes Back because the bad guy got away and the heroes lost. Like, yeah, I mean that works for television because we know in the next episode the hero comes back and dominates. But I mean, for the villain to reign supreme on a blockbuster movie, I don't know that. I don't know that just don't sit well with me. Mm-hmm. 3 people watching. So also on a behind the scenes note, Avengers 4 is actually going to be a few cast members' last Marvel movies. Ones that come out that stick to my head the most is Chris Evans, aka Captain America. The news rounds are going around saying that this will be his last. His contract expires after Avengers 4, so I'm pretty sure he's going to renew that because other than the Marvel movies, what else has Chris Evans done? I saw that Snowpiercer movie. I kind of fell asleep on that. No lie. Chris Hemsworth, he was on that female Ghostbusters movie. He's also going to be uh, in the Men in Black reboot or Men in Black 4, whatever they're doing with it. Some people are saying it's not a reboot, it's a follow up, and then some people are saying it is a reboot, it's not a follow up. So we're just gonna say Men in Black. And, Scarlett's doing her thing. She does Broadway as well. Robert Downey Jr. He, renewed his contract, so that's why he's doing all these movies. Uh, you would have wanted your money back, Kev, if they would have won the fight. Oh snap! That's why I was saying they should have. I mean, Marvel has plenty of villains. I mean, we know that. Like, that's what I said on the beginning of this video. I thought they were gonna go Secret Invasion for the fourth movie, because the bigger twist would have been having one of the Avengers uh, become a scroll or turn out to be a scroll, and then we're like, oh snap, and then anticipate that into the next movie. You know, Avengers 4. Kev, the stakes were raised in this movie. I mean, Thanos was taking names. And it turns out the movie was almost going to be 3 hours and some change, but they had to shorten it. So, and also, what was wasn't Hawkeye and what's his name, Paul Rudd, aka Scott Lang, who plays AntMan, was supposed to be in this movie, but I guess they got their scenes deleted. Also, Angela Bassett, who played Queen Ramonda, Black Panther, and Shuri's mama, the Queen. So if I could take a side note real quick, are you all following me on Twitter and on Instagram? Because I have a big announcement to make on Tuesday on social media. I've been working on this for like a year and some change now, and I finally get to show it to you guys. It's that old saying, if you want something done, you got to do it yourself. One sec. Your social media. Yeah, I'll follow anybody. Kevin is still okay. I'm gonna follow you right now. Let's see. Hey Kev, you from Texas? I'm gonna be in Texas this week. My little brother's graduating. Let's see. And follow. Alright. I'm following you right now, Kev, on Twitter. Alright, I got 10 minutes. That's what I need to do too. I love going live. I need to get a phone line on here too, so I can talk to y'all. Like literally, like a phone conversation. Oh yeah, yeah. I know Iron Man made him bleed, but that was just what a tiny drop. Then again, my mom always said a little goes a long way, but to each his own. Hmm. What up, Kev? Just followed you too. I just got the little notification on my phone. Oh no, I know what you meant, brother. Alright, who else got Twitter? I'm doing Twitter first, and then I'm gonna go to Instagrams. Yeah, wait, that's the name. Somebody had this little fake uh, poster on Twitter. It, they're calling it Avengers Endgame. The real question is, how is Stark gonna get back to Earth? Hmm. Nebula. Oh yeah, that ship got destroyed, huh? Or maybe they're probably gonna find, maybe Wayne can open up a portal or something, but he probably could. A lot of characters come into play, and Hawkeye is gonna be in the fourth movie, Avengers 4. Literally, like, I mean, really, a dude with arrows against a mad titan. Off topic. Did y'all see all Kanye's rants? That nigga is a Trump supporting coon butter biscuit eating motherfucker. I'm not gonna delete his songs just yet off the iPod, but I am gonna skip them. I am gonna, you know, because then I'd be a hypocrite because a lot of people tell me, well, why do you like Disney? Disney didn't like blacks and Jews. Well, for the record, I like to separate the person from their actual talent. I love Disney's shows. I love his movies. I love the theme parks. But him as a person, allegedly, he was a racist. I just really can't speak to that. But that man has inspired me to do, you know, this per se, entertaining. So, I mean, I gotta give him credit there, right? Still texting, little bro. What else comes out next year? Oh yeah, the Lion King reboot. Kanye say, I know he say he don't fully agree with Trump, but I mean, if you hanging out with the alt lice and wearing "Make America Great Again" hat, I mean, that's very telling. I mean, that nigga's in the sunken place, Kev. Yeah, he's in my top 10 favorite musicians of all time. But I'm just not fucking with his music right now. Oh, don't worry, Mary Mary. The gospel singers, they're getting some backlash as well. I haven't listened to any of their songs in a minute, and they're still on the iPod. Every time a Kanye or a Mary Mary song comes on, I just skip, go to the next song. One, because I purchased them. And, I just want to burn and delete money. Just like I never got that. When motherfuckers, when they boycott and shit, they'll burn somebody's book, a jersey, or a CD. Like, bro, that doesn't hurt the artist or said, author or athlete. It hurts your pockets. Like, you spent money on it. But yeah, definitely boycott. Just like I'm boycotting Starbucks. But then again, I've seen a whole group of black people at Starbucks. Granted, I was in Sacramento, so. Oh, lordy. So the overall rating I give Infinity War, oh, 4 out of 5, no doubt. The only thing I didn't like was the ending, but as far as that, the action was well paced. Everything was just brilliant. It hit so many levels. And from my understanding, that's what I'm looking right now. AntMan takes place in between Civil War and Infinity War. So AntMan and the Wasp War. That's what I want to know too, Kev. I want to know what he agrees with Trump on. Like, dude is a straight up white supremacist. What do you agree with? And you know something about Trump? He never criticizes white celebrities, but he's quick to bash, Steph Curry, Jay-Z, what's their face from ESPN? Jamel Hill. But he said and said shit about Eminem, Miss America, well, Miss Texas, or Steve Kerr. Like, they've been bashing him constantly, and I still haven't heard Trump utter a single word about the people I just listed. But as soon as Jay-Z says something, oh, Jay-Z, you better be grateful that, blacks are still employed. What kind of shit is that? That's your president. Has anybody seen Rampage? I haven't seen Rampage with Rock. Rock is in everything nowadays. But I got a funny story about Rock. Rock came to my elementary school uh, 18 years ago at Wordlaw. This is when he wasn't really, when he was the Rock, but he wasn't the Rock he is today. When he was just starting out on, it was WWF back then. But yeah, and he's actually from here, well, the Bay Area, Hayward. hmm You would smash Tommy Lauren, Kev? Well, Kev, I'd be a hypocrite too if I said I didn't agree with you. But a lot of sisters don't like me saying that, you know, like not just Tommy Lauren or any white chick, but just actually yeah, they don't like me saying any of that shit. They don't like me saying, oh, I would smash Scarlett Johansson. Oh, what about this? Like no, I love all women, man. I love black women, Hispanic women, white women. If you fuck with me, then I'll fuck with you. Like perfect example. I seen a like 3 years ago. We were in Emeryville. My little brother and I. We seen this white dude with this badass black chick. Man, she was beautiful. And all we could do was just give him the real nigga head nod. Like, yep, I see you, bro. But had the roles been reversed, there had been a black dude with a white chick. Sisters would have gave him hell. I tell you. Oh, they got Pokemon coming out next year. Detective Pikachu. I'm just going through the list of 2019 movies. But why are they doing Detective Pikachu? Of all the movies, really? The Pokemon lore has so much that they can pull from. Detective Pikachu, really? Aladdin. Oh, wow. Will Smith has some big shoes to fill. He's playing the genie. Alright, so I've been on here 37 minutes. I hope you all enjoyed my live stream. I'm going to do another one. Maybe for... Well, I like doing these live reviews. I'm going to do one again for... What comes out next? Deadpool 2. I'm going to do one for Deadpool 2 and also for Solo. I'm going live this summer. I love doing these, and I appreciate the love and y'all patience for holding out on me. I know I should be more consistent with these videos, but I just have so much tied up. You're gonna see on Tuesday among those projects I've been working on. But other than that, I hope y'all have a blessed night, a great week, and I will see y'all on the next live stream or the next video. Other than that, deuces, and y'all have a good night.